Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to welcome you to my channel. Everybody is welcome here. My kings, my queens, my in-betweens. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it so much. I have a candle lit for you. We're going to look at Oregon Sage. This is a wonderful candle that smells fantastic. We're going to play with that one this month. All right. Keeping the vibes up, right? That's nice. I have pre-picked some cards for you. We're going to talk about your main message card is going to be choices. Making the best choices is going to be super important this month. You are supported in all ways. So if you make choices and then decide to make new choices, that's totally cool. That's really kind of the deal, is that we're going to keep moving. One of your messages is that you got to keep going. Don't give up. And while you're not giving up, it's important to accept the new messages that are coming to you, and new messages and new choices are coming to you with Tiger's Eye, because that comes through your 7th chakra, and we like that very much for you. That's going to be great. Listen to your better angels. They're showing you and explaining to you different things. We love that. It is going to be super cool, but don't be afraid to, maybe zigzag a little. It doesn't have to be a straight line. We make a single choice and everything works perfectly and we keep going. Sometimes we got to go this way, and then we go this way, and then we this way, and we just kind of correct a little. I mean, if you watch yourself drive, actually, you're doing this all the way along. It isn't that you're stuck in one place. You have to correct a little, correct a little, correct a little. You're doing the same thing in your real life. And choices are part of that deal. You're going to go ahead and make some choices and be open to the possibilities that it's okay to, overcorrect and fix it. And then that's okay. But just don't get stuck on the idea that, oh, I made this choice, I'm stuck with it. Because you're not. Every single choice you make is flexible and capable of being changed into a new choice. Huzzah! That is going to be really very important, to remain flexible in that way. We are all in a situation, all 12 signs have been notified that it's important for you to lower your expectations, right? We've all got these ideas about how it's all going to go just exactly like that. Okay, let's not do that to ourselves. We'll just erase all our expectations and remain open to the possibilities. It's like when you just go for a drive. Instead of saying, well, I'm definitely going to the beach, and I'm definitely doing this, and I'm definitely doing that. Because what if you don't get to the beach because there's a blockage? And then you end up going to some other little town and having a weird lunch. And yet you meet neat people, even though there is a weird lunch. Really cool things can happen when you don't over-plan the thing, right? So we're going to try not over-planning. And that means all 12 signs are not over-planning. So we kind of want to go be flexible and go with the flow a little bit. And really cool surprises are coming if we do this, right? And I think that you'll experiment with it here and there. Your choices being wide open and being able to be flexible as well is going to be really excellent for you, Taurus. So this is good news. Okay, cool. So I did pre-shuffle and I did lay the cards out. So let's look at what we have here. We're going to be looking at the 4 weeks of June, which are laid out, the 4 columns and the 3 rows as per usual. I'm going to slide these up a little so you can see them better. And I'm going to go on ahead and talk about the 2nd through the 8th. So the 2nd through the 8th of June, we have the 10 of crystals, which is of course the 10 of pentacles, this cool crocodile. It's very cool because it's talking about the prosperity, your financial prosperity. You're making big choices this particular week that are going to be helping your finances be stronger, better, more prosperous, more long-term, Very cool. Love that for you. Cool. We'll go in depth on this week at the end of the video, so I might breeze through this a little bit. The King of Shells is the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is talking about a male energy person who is emotionally based. This person is going to be involved in or blocking you from moving forward in some way. Maybe their feelings are getting hurt, and maybe you'll make a new choice. So that's cool. We don't want to hurt people's feelings, but we definitely want to get things going in the right direction, all right? Of course, we have the 7 of Feathers, 7 of Swords. In this situation, you're going to want to take your power back. And I feel like that it's important to realize that, yeah, no, this is all happening, but you're going to take your power back in that situation. You're not going to lay down and let this guy cause trouble, all right? Preparation and resourcefulness are coming your way with the Seven of Swords. Excellent. I love that because you're going to claim your power, you're going to redirect. Well, obviously, you're not going to obsess about the little things, or you're going to delegate certain things that are already working and not fix everything. You don't have to fix everything with the Seven of Swords. So cool. We're going to leave these here. Let's go ahead and look at the 9th through the 15th. All right. So we have the Ace of Acorns, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is here. So there's going to be a big idea that comes up for you. Very cool stuff. I love this for you because, you know, big ideas. We were talking about Tiger's Eye. And Tiger's Eye is about your better angels giving you new information that you can receive because you're open to it. Very cool. The creative force is going to be moving along and your confidence is going to be up. Very cool. Love that. The 9 of Acorns, 9 of Wands will be blocking you. That's interesting because the 9 of Wands speaks very much about you sticking to your guns about who you are, what you are, and how you are in the world. And if you're the one who's blocking you and your new ideas, it's very possible that you are having a little war with yourself, Taurus. And it's okay. I mean, it might be that part of you wants to do one thing and the other part of you wants to do another thing, but it's not the same as the old you. So this might be your old you blocking your new you. All right? Let's keep that in mind while we think about what's our solution. All right? Your solution is the Hanged Man. Oh, dear. So we're talking about the Hanged Man, patience and perspective. So keep in mind that you don't want to get hung up on yourself. You don't want to get hung up on anything else. You want to be open to the possibilities, and maybe your new you and your old you can take turns for a few days here and there, like one day a week. You can be the new you until you get used to the idea that being the new you is kind of fun. It's kind of cool, kind of different. All right, so we're trying it on, and then little by little, you can integrate more of your old you into the new you. Unless, obviously, removing the things that are truly negative, but it's trying to alleviate the hang-ups, right? Don't get your. This is truly a card that's operating in an upside-down position, because I want you to be enlightened as you move forward with being who you want to be and who you truly are, and knowing that the two sides of you can integrate into one person and be a fantastic human being because you really are one human being with multiple facets, right? And all your facets are fantastic. Don't discount any part of yourself, ever. But find ways to integrate more of yourself instead of getting hung up and stopping yourself from growing, because that's what you really are trying to do, is grow a little here. And that's going to be so cool. I love that you want to grow. That's awesome. Let's talk about the Knight of Acorns. We're talking about the Knight of Wands, and this is the 16th through the 22nd. So we have action and drive. Knight of Wands. Knight 9. Hello, Knight. The Knight of Wands. You hear the song? The wimba-whack, right? I'm not sure why it always comes up when I see this boar, but it does. So it's truly lovely. There's going to be something you need to act on this particular week. You need to get busy moving on something, and it's going to be part of the things you've been working on with your intellect and your ideas. Your big idea over here. Very cool. I like it for you. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to get going with it, all right? It's going to be all right. Don't be upset, but be ready to get active this particular week. 16th through the 22nd, right? And the sun is what's blocking you. Vitality and joy. I feel like some part of you is really having a hard time being new. You don't want to be open to the possibilities. You don't want to ask questions. You don't want to be the new kid on the block. There's part of you that is just like, I do not want to be the new kid. This is not cool. I don't like asking a bunch of questions and not knowing the answers. And it's so hard to be a freshman. And yet, it's a blissful period of time and it won't last forever. It's pretty much only this week. So you're going to be expected to know stuff the following week. Right over here, you're going to be expected to know stuff. So don't be alarmed. This is just a brief period. Ask as many questions as possible so you're ready to go and that you're not in any way hindering yourself from moving forward, okay? Don't stop yourself. Don't stop yourself. You're in full action move mode right here, but ask all the questions you need to. It's totally cool. We are indeed looking at the Ace of Shells, Ace of Cups. There's the gift of love in your life. If you are not in love or in a relationship or ready to have more babies, be protecting yourself. But also know that this could be a fur baby coming your way, a new way of doing things that you really do like and really do love. Maybe it's a new workout you've brought into your world and you really, really are loving yourself now. This is really good. I love it. Cool. Let's go ahead and look at the 23rd through the 29th. We have the Two of Crystals, Two of Pentacles. Yes, we're going to keep things balanced, but moving forward, we're not slowing down. That there is a kangaroo, and he is not slowing down, okay? They go fast. So we're adapting, we're moving, we're bobbing, we're weaving, and we're handling our finances perfectly. So congratulations. This is good stuff for you, the 23rd through the 29th. And of course, what's blocking you, the Seven of Pentacles. There's not a ton of dough, okay? So be aware that while you have limited resources, you're going to be very creative with what you have, okay? This is good news. We like that very much for you. It's going to work out because the Queen of Pentacles is here. She is awesome. She's always looking for a good bargain. And this person, doing that thing we do, we're going to be bobbing and weaving and making little small corrections here and there, making new choices. We are definitely going to be able to apply ourselves to the situation and make sure that we feel prosperous and safe, okay? So you're doing what you got to do, and you're making little corrections, and you're working it out, okay? I love her being your savior because that is exactly who you need on your side when this is going on, and this is what's blocking you, all right? You have limited resources. Let us go ahead and save these cards over here. And then we will get into the in-depth reading right here. Right, excellent. We have these cards here. And we have this section of the Alleyman's Tarot, which is going to be pre-programmed and ready to go. So we are going to go ahead and add a few cards to this reading to see where you're going and what's happening. All right. We will go in depth on the first week of June, the 2nd through the 8th. All right. What are we getting here? The Ten of Pentacles is right here. We were talking about that before. Prosperity, financial wellness, and good stuff going on. You're making all kinds of good financial decisions to make sure that your wellness is good. Yay. There will be the gift of power in the situation. This is the Ace of Swords. I mean, what? She's an itsy-bitsy little sword right there, but it's got a lot of power, right? So small decisions can make a big impact. You're looking at these small decisions that are very empowering, very exciting. I love that for you. You will have options and possibilities. So the Seven of Cups is here to say, don't let your options freak you out or confuse you. You're going to have 7 possibilities. 2 of them won't fit where you want to go anyway, so you'll get rid of them. And then the other 2, there will be 2 others that are going to expire right away. You want to act on those as soon as possible. And then the other 3 won't expire right away, and you'll get to come back to them. That's how you handle all those many options. You'll be ready, okay? Don't be alarmed. You will be ready. Let's look at where you're blocked, okay? So the King of Shells, we talked about an emotional-based male energy person who's going to be standing in your way. I wonder what kind of news he'll be bringing. He might just have new information that says, I'm sorry, the thing you want to do over here isn't really going to work. He doesn't know you very well. The King of Wands is here. Interesting. There's going to be another fella who seems very down to earth and easygoing. Somebody you usually count on to back you up in your decision-making process is also going to be offering new information that might say that maybe this is something you should delay, all right? We'll look into it and see what we come up with, all right? It's also possible that the information that comes is different than we thought. Strength. Strength is here saying that if these two people over here, end up doing something or saying something or that makes you feel like something, a feeling from the past when you were also, your ideas were negated or put aside or made to be less than awesome, because they said, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You haven't done your homework. You're not smart and blah, 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 blah. So we're going to say, erase, erase, erase. We're also going to go into our past. We're going to do a meditation. Because of this card, we're going to do a meditation. The Strength card is going to have us go back into our past, look at who our younger self was, who was feeling victimized and otherwise not brought up, not lifted up into an empowered place. We're going to take that little person and put her aside and say, look, I didn't take care of you very well back then, but I'm going to take care of you better now. So yeah, there's a time when you have to stand up for yourself. And you didn't in the past. So we're going to go ahead and set your younger self aside and go ahead and look at this person who was telling you you weren't worth it and that it wasn't time for you to be this awesome and you should stop being awesome and wait your turn or whatever that nonsense was that they gave you. And in this meditation, we're going to punch them in the face, all right? Because, yeah, it's time. It's time because you're a grown-up now, okay? You are beyond this situation. You're going to say, okay, I punched that guy in the face. You're going to pick up your younger self and say, okay, younger self, check it out. You know how you didn't feel strong before, and now I want to tell you that I've got your back. You are strong now. We are okay now. And yeah, that guy got what he needed, and I'm going to do better. All right. So now we've talked to ourselves. We've told ourselves how much we love ourselves, and we're going to come out of that meditation and set ourselves aside. All right. Excellent. But now we're coming out of that situation, and this week, instead of approaching this week with that feeling of not strong enough, not any of those things enough, we are coming out with pure strength, and we are ready to go. Okay? So no matter what these kings and have to say, the truth is you're not as strong, you're not going to have that victim thing going on in the back of your head anymore, and you're going to look at these people and you go, I'm not that person anymore. I've changed. Just like that. It's very fast. You can change who you are very fast just by changing your mind. And that change is going to empower you going forward because your solution is the Seven of Swords. You need to make that change. Seven of Swords is right here saying, yeah, look at me. I know what's going on. I know where I'm going, and I know what's happening, and I'm taking my power back. Thanks. You can't tell me I'm not worth it. You can't tell me it shouldn't be okay. You can't tell me any of those things. What you can do is step aside and let me do my thing. All right? So this is very good news. I like that very much for you. You're going to do very well with this. I've had some experience in this, and having to put away that victimhood. Doesn't matter how deep and meaningful the wound was. It matters how you act afterward, right? And how long you hang on to it. It doesn't matter how long. I mean, if you're 92 right now and you have that victimhood still in there, you can do this meditation and get rid of it. You can just unpack that stuff and say, you know what? I'm good. I am protecting myself, and I am going to be stronger than ever before. Huzzah! And I want that for you. I want each and every one of you to do this little meditation and pull up somebody who needed your younger self, that needed protection, and offer that protection today. And when you come out of it, you are going to be so much stronger and so much better than you were. I look forward to seeing that for you, Taurus. It's going to be amazing because the Seven of Feathers, Seven of Pentacles is telling me, Swords is telling me so. All right, so let's get back to this reading. Indeed, the Seven of Swords is here saying you are going to embrace your power. You're going to say, I'm taking my power back. Anything that's working, I'm going to keep working. But anything that's not working, I'm going to assist by simply saying, let me know what you need and I'll help you, all right? But don't tell them how to do it. Don't should them, all right? It's going to be great. Now then, we have the candle. The candle, the light in the dark. Yep. Or actually, this is a dark candle that brings light. Interesting, right? Very fun. I like that very much. So there's light in the light, and there's nothing wrong with light in light, right? Hey, it's a good thing. I have light in the light right here. This is you bringing more light to what's going on. It doesn't matter how clear the situation seems. It matters that you're bringing more information to the situation that is going to enlighten other people. So you have information and knowledge to share. Don't be alarmed. Do it. It's going to be great. You have all the tools at your disposal. You can make anything happen that you want to. Please be open to the possibilities that you can bring more information and knowledge and capacity. This is brilliant. This fella, this is the magician, and he has 3 different types of creatures that he's carrying all this information from all these different places inside of himself, and he's sharing it finally. It's like finally letting it out, letting out this brilliant, amazing part of himself that he hasn't allowed before. Yeah, you've got some stuff going on with the tiger's eye. So the tiger's eye is letting you have these additional bits of information, and now you can share your bits of information and make good choices. All right, this is excellent news. I love this very much for you. Just a quick recap: financial situations, empowerment, and choices. Nice. People blocking you, but you're going to unblock yourself and not let this be a problem at all. Goodbye. And you're going to make new choices and share your information and bring light to the situation that needs light. All right? Very good for you. You need some rocks. Let's get some rocks for you, Taurus, for this first week. All right. Hey, we got tiger's eye. We got pyrite. And we have this wonderful grounding stone, the red garnet. It's just a nice second chakra stone. This is going to help you take care of your physical self, your blood stuff, anything going on with your physical being, whether it means that you want to go ahead and start new workouts or see a doctor, do those things that you need to do for your physical body. Do that. Or even a makeover if you feel like a makeover is in the works. This is a good idea. All right, the tiger's eye, one more time, bringing in new messages for you. Excellent, through your 7th chakra. And pyrite saying you are protected. Don't worry, you are protected. All of this is going to happen, but you're going to be very protected by the pyrite, okay? This is good news, and we love that for you. I'm going to put these rocks down right here. And as per usual, you don't have to carry those rocks, but if you don't want to, and by all means, if you want to carry something else, let me know what you got. I like that stuff. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. I appreciate every one of you. You guys matter to me. And I really hope that I can help you see what's coming next week so that you're better prepared. And we will talk, indeed, next week about the 9th through the 15th. Thank you so much.